What's up? What's up? What's up, everyone? How y'all doing? Welcome to the Whether You Like or Not panel, season 5, episode 9.
Hey y'all.
What's going on?
Why is everybody on mute? Really be still on the damn phone?
I was trying to get. I was just ended my phone call. That's what took me so long in the first place.
so
So I was ended my phone call.
Oh,
everybody on the phone today.
I was talking about something serious, and plus I just got I almost had to fight like 10 minutes ago. That's why I was on the phone.
Y'all want to push it back to
No, well, ain't no need to push it back now. We here.
Baby,
I almost fought. Listen, I was walking back home from the store, and some guy just yelled out of the window at me and said, "Yo, can I say the word?"
Go ahead.
He said, "Yo, faggot ass." He yelled it out at me when I was walking home from the store to get here in time for the panel. And I looked and I said, "What?" He said, "I'll punch you in your motherfucking shit right now." And I'm like, "You ain't gonna do shit. Like if you want to fight me, go ahead and fight me. Like, what the fuck you talking about? Like if you really want to fight me, you gonna hop your ass out this truck and you gonna whoop my ass. Like, what you gonna do?" But he was on the passenger side though, so he probably was trying to flex for whoever he was in the truck with, because they continued to drive off. Like they drove out really quickly when I responded. But this is like the second time over the last year that I have been attacked in that way. And I'm literally minding my business. Like,
please get the fuck out of Mississippi. God damn, them people.
Like really, like, I'm literally walking down the street from the store, talking to my homegirl on the phone. And I was actually talking about my move to Atlanta on the phone, which I gotta talk to y'all about that. But we were talking about that, and then all of a sudden, as we were talking, he just, "Yo, faggot ass." I'm like, what? You know, then that's what my friend on the phone was kind of confused, because I suddenly started cursing. They didn't know where it came from. Yeah. And so I said, some guy just drove past and called me a faggot for no reason. And my friend said, "You need to get a gun." I said, "I don't know."
I don't know.
Huh?
That's right, Josiah.
I own 2 guns.
I ain't got one yet, but I will.
The only reason why I don't want no gun, because that'll be the first thing I use when I get mad. So
never mind, we don't okay.
I was thinking. I don't think Scotty need a gun. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, I don't know if Scotty needs.
I don't want you calling me. You got to collect call from.
Nah, because you know that's gonna happen, honey.
County.
Right.
I'm glad my brother wasn't with me, because he would have ran up to the truck and punched them through the window.
I know that's right.
I'm glad he wasn't with me, because baby,
it just sounds
it's time to get up out of there, boo.
But see, my thing is, you didn't have no rock or anything to throw in the car?
No, I didn't have shit. Like, I didn't think of somebody was gonna come at me like that. Right. I should, but this is why my mama always said to keep my dog spray on me, and I didn't have it with me today. Because if I had it on me today, I would have skeeted their ass with it.
Right there you go.
Get your brass knuckles.
I used to have those.
Oh, you was really about that life.
I used to have brass knuckles too.
Yeah, I brought them brass knuckles to school.
Oh, child.
I went to
I brought knives too, by the way.
Year. Mm-hmm. Let me tell y'all something. I know y'all think I'm really nice and sweet, which I am. I'm a sweetheart.
Mm-hmm, but
yeah, really about that life.
Oh, I know. Let me tell y'all. Hold up. I hope I don't choke on this lacky tappy. Hold on. But y'all know, let me tell y'all about Josiah. I be trying to tell people that Josiah is really about their life now. Now, when we was at a club in Houston one time, it was I ain't gonna call that boy name, but it was a boy that we knew, and I remember Josiah saying that he didn't. Well, I don't know him, but I remember Josiah saying he don't like him. And Maddie was there with us. That's when we was at the club back in January, when it was me, you, Kat, Jamar, and some of your friends or whatever. We was all there together, and we was we was looking, and then I guess Josiah thought that the boy was coming at me crazy because he kept saying, "Because if I want to fuck you, I can fuck you, and I can do." And I'm like, "Who the fuck you talking to?" That's what I was saying. And then Josiah said, "Who is that?" And then Josiah seen him, and then Josiah said, "Scotty, you know I don't like that boy. You know I don't like that boy. You know I'm like, shit." And then Maddie was like, Josiah, stop, because I don't want to have to whoop somebody's ass up in here. And we know that Maddie is the first to pop out. Okay. I might be the second one. But Maddie gonna be the first to pop out. Okay. Like straight up. And he tried to get Josiah to shut the hell up. Josiah already had some lick up in him anyway. He already don't like the boy, so that would give him any reason to fight him. I said, Josiah, shut up. That boy ain't said nothing to me now.
And see, when I was with JoJo and we was drinking, JoJo was a fun drunk.
No, that's different.
No, I'm not an angry drunk.
That's different. We already at a crampy ass club.
Oh, okay. Because me and JoJo was having JoJo was dancing and
I was having fun. I was really having a good time. I was like, oh my God. I know really was like, child, look at Josiah.
I was just like, yes, JoJo, yes.
That is him though. Like he is a happy, like a fun drunk. You know, I'm the type of drunk that likes to
Child, let me tell you something. Okay, and look, this show was a little bit lackluster, so I already told them we're gonna start the first 20 minutes just talking about random ish, right? That last time that Scotty came down here, there was so I want you to know that I got into a physical altercation back in April.
Mm-hmm. Oh, babe, this recent.
Yeah,
and we have a mutual friend. Okay, we have a mutual friend. Me and Maddie Rance have a mutual friend. So the mutual friend was there. However, Maddie wasn't there. For some reason, Maddie knew what happened, all the details back to back. And I'm like,
everything.
I was like, Maddie, how the hell you know? Like, you wasn't even there. So I found out that a mutual friend went back and told him everything. So when Scotty was with me, and it was Pride weekend, it was pre-gaming for Pride. Next thing you know, the guy comes and he told Scotty, I don't know why you so quiet. And here comes Scotty. I don't know, because I'm still trying to read you. That's what Scotty said. And he was so shocked, y'all. His face was like, what? He was like, you tall and messy. Tall and messy. He told that to that boy face. I was there. It was such a chasing Houston, a chasing Atlanta moment. I was so here for it.
Tall and messy.
Right.
It's the way I did it, because Josiah would not stop talking about it. I was like, he said, so what you trying to say about me? I said, you are tall and messy.
Oh, I already know how I envisioned exactly how you said it. Mm-hmm.
Did I lie?
I want to know about the fight.
I don't think he want to talk about that on camera. This is a conversation this is a conversation for backstage, child.
I'm gonna say I'm open. I ain't that damn up. I ain't ready to talk about that. I mean, yeah, not ready.
All right. Do we have some tweets of the week then?
Oh, child, he said we doing random conversations for the first 20 minutes because it ain't nothing to talk about. Shit.
Really?
All right. The whole time backstage, you was on a phone call.
I wonder who she was on the phone with.
I was talking to my mama.
Oh, she was on the phone with her mama. She went on the phone with that nigga this time. Okay.
I'm dead. My. Oh, my.
Oh, okay.
First of all, how are y'all doing on this beautiful Monday? God is good. My barber was working on my hairline. It's getting restored. I was looking in the mirror and I was like, oh, look at God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you.
Not to get it restored.
The hairline is being resurrected. Hallelujah.
Love that.
All right. What y'all been up to?
Nothing. I still. I just woke up not too long ago before this live started. I'm hungry as hell, so I had to get me some chips. And at this point, I'm just eating the crumbs.
Oh, by the way, she won't be in Atlanta when I'm there. I'm over her. I'm never hanging out with her
What's she
again.
gonna be in DC?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Nope, she's not gonna be
Oh,
there.
yeah, T is
in
at
Ohio.
work. So he gonna be here when he get off work.
Yeah, child. Child, yeah, so I guess I ain't got to find no restaurant that has a vegan menu
Yeah,
because
you
her
don't need a
ass
vegan
ain't gonna
menu
be
this
here.
time
That place
around.
that we all went to, me, you, Really B, Jamar, Reggie, L Teddy, Abby, that was good. I like
Was
that.
it? It was in the hood, honey.
Look, I love the hood spots.
This Friday, ain't it, Scotty?
No pun intended. No pun intended.
It's
Where
this
them dollars at?
Friday, ain't it?
Where them, oh, you mean that? Oh, you
It's next
I know
Friday.
Oh, I'll be here.
See, now why you do all that? I literally said next Friday.
Next Friday
It just
to me
took
sound like
took
this Friday.
forever for our food to come out. That was the only thing.
Yeah, it
And
did.
it was cold as hell in there too.
And then when I got up to go to the bathroom and somebody had thrown up and I didn't see it. I'm glad I didn't see it though. It probably would have turned my stomach. I'm glad I didn't see it.
Hold on now, I just ate.
Sorry.
Gross.
Well, okay, well, let's go ahead and get started. I don't want to take too long.
Hold on. Probably don't you start no shit tonight.
She was starting, wasn't she? She was.
I would ask Sakina to sing the song, but I'm not.
Do not. First of all,
Baby.
Oh, I hit a little. Yeah, I like that.
You heard me. Thank you.
You got a little voice on you, girl.
Thank you.
First of all, for the reception of Scotty, we should have started this live with a happy birthday to Really B.
Yeah, so
your birthday was the week that we wasn't on.
Exactly.
Yes, happy birthday to Really B, y'all.
Girl, I already told you happy birthday. I made a whole post for you.
I said for the exception of Scotty.
Oh, I'm about to say, girl.
Yes,
I did say happy birthday.
But you didn't come to my birthday party, so you're not exempt.
Oh yeah, y'all didn't come to her live.
Well, yes, happy birthday, Really B.
I see you, y'all. I see you.
Would you mind sharing with us how old you turn?
21.
Come on. It don't be
Not 21. Not you just not being legal to buy a drink.
Yes. Not simply Sadora.
Right. Who was that for?
That's for you. That's for you. Simply Sadora.
We're both just get different, okay?
Mother Superior.
I cannot. Okay, well, let's go.
We had a good time over there. We did have a good time, child. Cutting up. We was going to, y'all had me up there for like 2 hours, child.
I definitely would have joined if my family was in town. So I was ripping and running that whole weekend.
I understand. Patches, I heard you, Patches. I heard you through the phone.
Listen, I threw my head. I saw y'all throw his head back because I just thought about when I said Mother Superior. He threw his head back and laughed because we were both tripping out when T said that last 2 weeks ago.
There go Prophet.
It's y'all being silent, but he not on mute.
Oh.
Yeah, you ready to get the show started?
He laughing and stuff, but he not on mute. You can't hear him laughing.
I think he's ready to talk about the Housewives. You ready to get the show started? Or maybe you are really on mute.
No, he not.
Right. He not on mute.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and get started with tweets of the week. Let's go ahead and get to it.
Oh, you got tweets of the week.
Mm-hmm. See, he did have tweets of the week.
I had to dig far in the archives.
So wasn't enough, so I had to physically be.
Oh Lord, you breaking up?
Yeah, you breaking up.
Tracy, don't you start that shit. You know what? I'm not doing this with either one of them.
Not them needing a support group.
You're gonna be all up in the social media blogs.
Say something again, y'all.
You might have to get out and come back in.
Yeah, you might have to come back in.
Yeah, because that was real bad.
That lag, you wasn't even saying nothing, but you were saying something.
Okay. Well, while y'all get that, together, let's go ahead and get the tweets of the week going. All right, let's get to it. So the first tweet. Okay, first of all, let me just say this. I just saw this girl on well, Dre. I don't know if it's they, them, but they always go complaining about something on Twitter, child. T with Dre. But have y'all seen this? Have you seen this person tweet about the Housewives show on Twitter?
Yeah, about everything.
Yes, and I'm like, oh my god. Anyway, so T with Dre said no one is the chop of this season of Real Housewives. No one is chop of a season of Real Housewives of Atlanta because Kandi and Kenya, yes, I said it, aren't doing their jobs as veterans. A flat trip. Kandi is always out of town working, barely in any group scenes, and no humor. If you're going to be the anchors, do your job and clear. Sheree is no anchor.
Is it Candy's fault that she actually got something going on and the rest of them don't?
Right.
Well, it's kind of cute. I got a little glow.
You know, we all look cute. Hold on now.
That's a little side note. I was looking like, hold on, skin kind of glowing a little bit.
Right. You know, I got my braids. I got my braids done. You know.
Okay, we see y'all.
You better than me, child. Okay, come braid my hair, cause I got many afros on mine.
I'm gonna have to get my hair cut when I go back to Houston. I got to get my hair cut real low because it's gonna take me. Because I'm gonna be gone from Mississippi for like a whole week. So when I go to Houston, I'm gonna leave Houston, go to Detroit, then go to Atlanta. By the time I get to Atlanta, you know it's gonna be a week since I got my haircut. So I'm gonna let them know you have got to cut this down a little low because I can't go to the barbershop the next week, child.
Look at you, about to go to the state again on tour.
Yes, all the time, honey. I got to get the fuck out of here, child. You know that whole incident just let me know that I got to get out of here.
I told you, God been look, friend Scotty. God been in your ear, Scotty. Mississippi, I've been sending you every sign. Get out.
That right. Listen, that let me know right there. But I don't know what they want Kandi and Kenya to do. Why they got to be the only one carrying the show and the rest of them ain't got to do nothing?
It's weird.
I love that gift. I love it.
Okay.
Okay,
I mean,
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Wait, let me put this down.
No, it's not just on Kandi and Kenya to save the show. This is an ensemble cast, like everybody like to say. So everybody has to put in the work. It's not just the two of them that's gonna save it. I feel like they need to stop looking for somebody, a savior on this show. They just need to change the dynamic overall. It's not just one person.
Thank you. I said that I did a video on this show. And I was honest. I was very transparent. I just said maybe just simply Real Housewives has possibly ran a course. You know, if this New York revamp is successful, they can go ahead and follow suit with Atlanta and bring Drew over, and then go ahead and just start out with a whole.
Oh Lord, not Drew.
I mean, no shade though. I'm actually not gonna fight him over that. I'm not.
I mean, she's younger, and she's younger. I think that they can cast it around her. I would say her. And please don't shoot me when I say this, but I think her and Sonya.
Yeah.
Hell no. Hell no.
But it's more so because Sonya is still new. So if we're talking about newness, Sonya is still new, and hers at this point she's pregnant again. So that's something along the journey, along with her family issues and stuff like that. So I wouldn't knock that either. Honestly, I feel like if they would have shifted the dynamic from some of the new people they already had, like LaToya, LaToya
was great.
Drew, she pregnant again too. I just seen that.
Right.
But I think she did something to Bravo or something that pissed them off. Why they didn't bring her back? But
Right. But she was annoying, but she had her funny moments, like the little feud between her and Drew.
Hilarious.
It was entertaining. So it was like, yeah, if they would have kept some of the new women, it would have definitely changed up the dynamic a little bit more because, you know, it is fresh, young, new, all of that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fight you over the Drew thing either, because to be honest with you, that was the most that scene. I enjoyed that scene with Drew and her sister.
Me
That was
too.
probably my favorite scene of last night's episode because it was just so real, and I appreciate her sister being so transparent. But I also appreciate the like we learned a lot more about like Drew's sister, and like when she was managing Drew, like it wasn't just no, oh, that's my sister, she gonna manage me. Like her sister really is in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, honestly, I enjoyed that scene probably the most out of. I know when I did my review, I think I spent the most time talking about that scene than any other scene on this episode.
Yeah, it was a good one, but I like the brunch event too, though. That was
I did like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is random as hell. But can I ask you a question? Because me and my dude got into it because he picked up this knockoff ass Jack Daniels. Have y'all heard of this brand before? CB Jackson.
Oh no, ma'am.
Ooh, that is real knockoff, down to the bottle.
Never heard of it.
I was like, what is this? And then because he brought it home, he was like, yeah, you know, they told me at Specs to buy CB Jackson instead of Jack Daniels. And I was like, sir, I said, don't let them play you like this into getting this bottom shelf ass liquor.
Yeah, and what's so special about
it? You ask for the well whiskey, this is what they give you. And then he had all his friends trying to offer me this cheap liquor. No, I have upgraded. As you get older, you cannot do bottom shelf liquor. Period.
Okay.
But that was my random rant. Okay, let's continue.
That was weird though, for real.
Well, you know how I feel about Jack Daniels, and that's blasphemous.
No one cares.
I've never seen that bottle. Like, don't disrespect me with no knockoff liquor like
I
that.
what the fuck is some CB Jackson? Who the hell is CB Jackson? And it's so funny because it says Josiah Newton Jackson.
That's why he got it.
Don't put Josiah in this. No.
That's why he got it.
But anyways, let's continue the tweets of the week. We all love talking because the show was boring. I'm sorry.
Oh, child.
But the second tweet said Marlo should be embarrassed paying for all of those designer clothes and never get invited for the big fashion show she's promoting them for free. Child. Do Marlo be going to the big fashion shows?
I mean, I can't say she's not there. I can say she's not on the front row when Anna Wintour.
That's that. I can't recall a time where I've actually seen in the blogs or anything like that saying, you know, Marlo down at Fashion Week in Paris, in New York, you know.
I ain't even seen her at Atlanta Fashion Week.
Hell.
Well, I know that they have a lot of. I know they have like a lot of thrift stores and stuff in Atlanta where you can get designer clothes. So I'm pretty sure that's where Marlo get her designer, quote unquote designer, not Neiman's Marcus. Okay, I'm pretty sure at one point she was going to the thrift stores and finding designer parts.
She probably still go there.
2, 3.
She be at Neiman's Last Call. I mean, is that Nordstrom's Last Call?
Oh my God.
Okay. Look, Macy's
last. Yeah, then it's Neiman's Last Call. Nordstrom Rack, Neiman's Last Call.
Okay, see, there you go. Okay. So let's go ahead and get to the next tweet. And this tweet says, let's see, hold on, y'all. Okay, we did this one. Now, why would they cut out Cynthia's camo on #Roa? Most of us were looking forward to seeing her on our screens again.
I love how everybody want to fake pretend like they were so excited to see Cynthia, but for so many seasons they said she was boring and wanted her gone. Now all of a sudden they want her back. These people are so fickle. Like y'all are so fickle.
I said the same thing, Scotty. I was like, when people in my chat last night was like, why they cut Cynthia out? I didn't even remember Cynthia ass was in the damn trailer. Honestly, I didn't even remember. And they was like, Cynthia was in the trailer, and they did. Now I do think it was shady that they put her in the trailer and didn't cut her out. Now that was shady, but honestly, like y'all act like Cynthia showing up at that damn bullshit green screen commercial was gonna change that scene. Y'all act like Cynthia coming through there singing Kenya Moore hair care was gonna like blow this episode through the roof if she
They
had shown
love
up.
doing that.
Like,
Like, y'all
look
are
at
so
what gonna happen.
fake. Y'all so
They did the
fake.
same thing about Eva. Remember that last 2 seasons they hated Eva. They was ready for her to go, and then
Now
now
all of a sudden, oh, we want Eva back. We want her boring ass back. Oh, we want Eva back. Oh, because her
My
husband got a
issue with
DUI.
the lies, the fact that she would talk about people and then suddenly forget what she said. That was my only issue. If she would have the same energy that she had in her confessionals or when she was talking to somebody else about somebody else, then okay, I would have loved to keep Eva on the show. But the fact that she kept, I never said that. I don't remember saying that.
And,
No,
and then they show the flashbacks, and this chick literally said it.
said it like what?
Literally said it.
That's the only reason why I didn't want Eva back. But as far as Cynthia,
Not Paula Park.
come on. But as far as Cynthia, honestly, I do remember seeing her in the trailer.
She was in the trailer.
Going to be in this episode? No, I didn't. I didn't know that she was going to be in this episode, but I did see on Twitter people showing that she was supposed to be in this particular episode. So I'm like, production, what the hell is going on? Why did y'all take that out? Because
production has ruined everything
at this point. Look, I'm gonna be honest. I know somebody on the production team of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Bro, homeboy, just call me. I'm looking for a job. I'm looking to be a producer on a reality TV show. So just call me. I would love to help y'all. Okay.
Call
him.
Instead of us getting Cynthia, we got that dry ass OG scene.
Oh, so you didn't think? So you thought that shit was dry too? Thank God.
Well, it was dry. It was.
Oh, that's next. That's next.
It was cornbread 3 days later dry.
I swear it was.
Okay, let's go ahead and get into that. Yeah, let's talk about the OG scene really quick.
Horrible.
I know it's coming up, but what did y'all think about that?
Horrible.
Dry.
Just horrible. And then what was so funny about it was when I seen these fans on Twitter just hyping it up. Y'all are so fake. Y'all hype up anything that involves old cast members. Anything that involves old cast members, y'all hype the shit up like it's the best thing since sliced bread. It ain't. The shit was fake. And not good. Half them women don't even talk to each other like that.
You can tell they don't talk to each other. You can tell they
don't. Like Deshaun just sitting there.
And Kim was clearly auditioning. Kim was clearly auditioning for her job back. She was clearly auditioning.
She was doing a lot. But
she was definitely doing a lot.
I know a lot of people was giving Deshaun, that girl, you ain't changed. You still ain't bringing nothing. But honestly, the way that I was looking at it, I felt like Deshaun was annoyed by Kim. Because I was too. And Kim was doing a lot. She acting like she's that girl. She the life of the party or whatever the hell. And Deshaun was just like, I don't know. They kept panning the camera. She was looking like, girl.
She probably was irritated with Kim because she ain't never had no relationship with Kim anyway. You know what I mean? So it was just like,
so yeah.
She don't talk to none of them. In my opinion, Sheree the only one that keep Sheree talks to Lisa, and we know that she bosom buddies with fucking Kim, and Kim and Lisa ain't never really rock with each other like that, and none of them rock with Deshaun. So it was kind of like
Deshaun don't fool with none of them. Okay?
None of them.
That was
let's be honest. Let's call a thing a thing. I said this last night when I was doing my review. What probably happened was Sheree got that idea from Carlos. I bet you that scene happened after Carlos had all of them on his show and he had the whole OG reunion, and she probably thought
don't forget.
And she probably thought that somebody really wanted to see that shit, like, oh, Carlos had us together, they're gonna be talking. First of all, nobody wanted to see it, nobody cared to see it. Second of all, when you could tell that there's no chemistry there. Like they weren't sitting there reminiscing. Like we didn't get no throwback scenes. Like that scene would have been better if they gave us that one scene with Lisa and Kim arguing. But why we didn't get no fun scenes? If y'all sitting there talking about how even though y'all went through a lot, y'all are still sisters and y'all share a bond. Show us some of the fun times. Show us, y'all talking about divorces and fights, but we're not talking about nothing positive yet. We supposed to believe that y'all have this wonderful bond when all y'all showed us was arguing and divorces.
I mean, it was whack. I was just looking at it like, yes, there was obviously, and I'm glad I'm not the only one who picked up on that, because I was like, this is cringy. The way Lisa came in and hugged Sheree, even though we know they have some type of relationship because Lisa was on the last season, the way that they hugged and like made awkward conversation at the table was weird. Deshaun came in, it was weird. Kim came in, she only hugged Lisa and Sheree. She didn't say anything to Deshaun. And then Sheree lying ass getting her confessional, we're a sisterhood. We go to dinners and stuff. Bitch, y'all do not go to dinners.
It was so obvious.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Like, y'all do not talk to each other.
Y'all don't.
I feel like half of the viewers probably didn't even know who Deshaun was. It was probably like, who is that lady sitting in that corner ain't saying nothing?
Not Deshaun that had a quick weave.
You had a 27. What is it? A 22 piece, 27 piece chicken wing?
Well, look, I forget who it was, but I'm glad that Grandmaster Zodiac got called out for not going on girls trips because she was mediocre but was able to skate by. Thank you, Lisa. No, I'm just saying because that is what it's like you got paid a full salary to not participate. Then got your own show.
Right. And Lisa always drunk every time she comes to the show.
I know.
I couldn't tell.
I didn't know she was drunk, y'all.
I couldn't tell she was drunk either.
But then somebody posted pictures of I guess when they do scenes and stuff like that, they take pictures sometimes. So I seen a picture of her, Sheree, at the dinner, and she looked drunk as fuck. I was like, how did I not pick up on this during the scene? Sis definitely looked like she done threw a few shots back.
Right.
I don't know. But yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I know that was supposed to be like the big oh my god scene, but it just didn't hit the way how they thought it was going to hit.
It literally did nothing. Like nothing.
Yeah.
It was like,
and the fact that they wanted Candy to show up for that scene tells me that they were just trying to start some bullshit and some drama.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
exactly.
I didn't like the way that Kim was talking. Kim is full of herself, and that was
always has been.
We've seen that throughout the years, and it showed up again in this scene. Because even when your good sis Sheree, your good friend, was talking about her fibroids and all of that, and how she on a healing journey, you can only talk about her purse. When Lisa brought up your eviction notice and your eviction notice, you're almost there, but when Lisa was asking about, the foreclosure and stuff and how are you in court, we've been together 11 years. Like, it's just a snarky attitude. You think I would sell my house for $200,000? Like, she's just.
I know.
You did though. You almost did though. If somebody else had to swoop in and save it because you almost lost your house over $200,000.
Like, I just don't understand her, and I don't understand when people say that they want her back on the show.
They hate the show this season so bad that they willing to take anything. They talking about something. Well, Kim keeps up mess, and then can't own up to it at the reunion, and then she want to say these big black women, these black bullying ass women are bullying poor little Vanilla Paradise Kim Zodiac. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, like. That's ridiculous.
Well, what do you expect from somebody that think that racism only started with social media? So
you're right.
And then I will say this. So she looked okay. She didn't look bad. The fillers, the whatever. I know she's close with Kim Kardashian child or whatever. That she did right by going to that, sharing that same surgeon. Congratulations. Now, however, like you said, a lot of people were saying that they want her back, but y'all have to understand. Let's play devil's advocate. What if she is back? Not devil's advocate, but let's say she is back. Y'all gonna be mad as hell. Y'all gonna be dragging her. Y'all gonna be putting her
every review.
Going petitions on her.
Yeah. Nobody wants to ask that.
Well, wait. I'll say this: if she comes back, there's a 90% chance I won't review the show and I won't do the panel.
Oh.
Yeah, I just don't understand it. I always say. I don't need a token. When it comes down to these shows, we don't need a token black or token white. We don't need that unless it's a fully diverse cast. Kim is not needed in Atlanta. She once was a part of the cast. She is no longer. She got her ass on here the last time she was a part of the cast, and she tried to play that white victim role. Like, absolutely not. The woman, would get on the stage and deal with these black women or whatever the fuck she said. No, you don't need to be here. Go be tardy for the party, party with them bills, and keep it the fuck moving. Like, there's no need for Kim. She's not. And I was even pissed off at Candy for saying that in one of her recent interviews, saying that her dream cast consisted of Kim because she keeps it real. Fuck Kim.
That's how I feel too. I don't know why they want her back on this show so bad. We do not need her here at all.
Why the fuck would you even say that, Candy?
And then my thing, and another thing too, since people want Kim back because of the stuff that's going on in the blogs. If you want her back that bad, put her back on Don't Be Tardy, and y'all watch that because y'all wasn't watching it when she had it. So go watch it then, because I don't want to see her on Housewives.
When they said it got canceled, I didn't know the shit was still coming on.
When I learned that the show just got off air, in like 2019, bitch, I was taken aback. I think
Me too. I didn't know nothing about it.
I thought the show had been off the air. So to know that it was right before the damn panorama.
I said the same thing.
Thank you so much, and I love your voice. I don't know if I told you that, but I think your voice is so nice. And
yeah, that voice is gonna be on my video too.
Yes, I love your voice.
Shit.
That's all y'all up here.
Well, y'all said he probably couldn't do it. So
well, I let y'all make it, but these other two up here, honey.
Wait, what was that? Because I was reading something. What happened?
You supposed to be a part of my special video, and you nor really be did y'all part yet.
Y'all have to remind Sakina.
He reminded Sakina and really be.
He did remind us, Sakina.
No, because look, what I did was I sent that one message to everybody, and I BCC'd everyone. I would hate to keep nagging people because it's like big celebrity or big YouTubers.
It said celebrities.
Imagine you being like a Armand Wiggins, and you keep getting a little, multiple emails from little old me. Like, hey,
no, you, Josiah, you're not wrong. It's me, and it's Sakina.
I'm so sorry, y'all. I literally be having all kind of shit going on in my head.
So Josiah, so if you need to, go on and blow their ass.
Josiah, can you message me privately? Can you message me directly or email me directly?
I mean, basically, y'all do be getting the email directly because y'all are BCC, so it's not like a thread.
Yeah, because somebody actually sent their part yesterday, and I got the email. Even I'm in the email. I got the email when they sent it. So all y'all.
Okay, all right. Just can you just email tomorrow?
I don't see that. Okay, what?
Really? But you don't want to talk about it no more because you're on blast. Okay, honey. All right, girl.
The people don't need to hear. This is a production conversation.
Okay, girl.
You're right.
All right.
I already said I was wrong. I don't know. I already said I'm wrong. I don't know what else you want from me.
Not her getting rough with me.
Okay, y'all.
I got your rough.
All right, let's continue.
Guys. That's that DC coming out, honey. Stop, Josiah. You can tell this episode was boring as hell.
Come on, Kim Parker, we the podcast.
When I tell you, Josiah, be on it with these damn
damn gifts.
Let me stop. Okay,
I'm coming from my internet.
I'm sorry, y'all. It's the Aries in me. I'm literally procrastinating and doing everything. But talking about this show, I'm such a I've been really. We are almost an hour in, and we haven't even started.
Ain't even touched the show
because it was filler scenes. It was nothing to talk about. Like, y'all really want to talk about like Marlo finding a man? Like,
yeah, I don't even. I'm about to stop addressing that because I don't give a damn. Like, for real. Even when she was talking about it at the brunch event, I didn't even mention it because, girl, nobody gives a fuck. And then she's about the morning text he sent me. Girl, the morning text he sent you was standard as fuck. You acting like
I was going to say, girl, you was on auto. He put your ass on auto text. He didn't send that out to 10 other women.
Like, why are you acting like this was something?
It didn't even have your name in it. It didn't even have your name in it. Okay?
Right. I was like, please, Marlo, give it up. Stop trying to act like this is just such a big deal. Oh my God.
Look. Y'all are just jealous because Marlo's got a man at home.
Exactly.
That's my facial expression right now. So let's move on, please. Let's move on to the next scene. Thank you so much. Well, let's move on to the first scene.
I'm so tickled.
Oh my God. Okay, so I guess let's talk about Marlo being still on cloud nine after her first date with Scotty. Okay, he sent her flowers the next day in a good morning text. So far, y'all, Marlo looks like she really likes him. But she's afraid because dating can be very challenging, and she said that she don't want to open up because she's afraid that somebody might use it against her. Now, isn't that very similar?
Moving forward.
Finish your statement, your side.
No, that was it. Did y'all have any thoughts on that thing?
Well, it's very fitting that Marlo is scared of someone doing to her what she does to all the other women.
Thank you.
You weaponize their private stuff against them. So turnabout ain't fair play. All right.
Right.
She can go.
She only like him because he got a restaurant.
Right. That's it. And then I guess the icing on the cake is that he spent 6 months in jail. So yeah, nobody gives. You see how dry we are right now? Nobody gives a fuck about we just went from cackling to nobody ain't got shit to say. Everybody is uninterested. No one cares. Marlo can go next season, okay?
She only interested when she arguing with Candy. Sorry, Josiah.
I'm not good. That's why we're gonna move right along to talk about Miss Sonya. Okay, so
do we have to?
That's why. Look, that's why I did. Y'all, listen. I'm a production genius. Okay, that's why I did what I did because it was literally these scenes was dry as hell. Like that's why I was like, let's just talk about random stuff for the first 30 minutes.
You can tell. Hell, we could have talked about Bell Collector for them first 30 minutes. To be honest.
Okay, for real, because Bell Collective get way more than what
this here. Because you can tell this show wasn't about a damn thing yesterday. That live was only 30-some minutes long.
Yeah, like it wasn't nothing to talk about. I'm like, oh Lord. I said, let me go ahead and do some filler talk or something. But Sonya is playing a charity. That's why I didn't even get no pictures. Y'all notice normally when I host, I have pictures.
You have pictures and stuff. Yeah.
I didn't do that because I kept falling asleep. Sonya is playing a charity auction for her Mommy Nation business. Okay. They want to raise about 50,000 to help to pay rent for single mothers. And I thought that was a really good cause for charity. Shout out to you, Sonya. They need somebody to be on the mic, and her team wants her to ask Kenya to do the honors. So Sonya is nervous as hell because they have not had the best relationship. And Kenya was like, "Yeah, we can go ahead and I'll do that." Did y'all have any thoughts on that scene?
No, not too much because we already know Kenya agreed.
Yeah, which we knew she would agree.
Yeah.
Right.
We knew she would agree. That's all I can really say about that. We knew she would agree.
Yeah, exactly. And we'll talk about Kenya later in the episode where how she showed. I said, "Girl, what do you have on?" But anyways,
that was just as worse as that damn, that little strawberry candy dress that Marlo had on last season. That little strawberry candy your older aunties used to give you. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Josiah.
Panya.
No. Oh.
Fucking Panya.
That's how I feel. Wigs just snap right now.
Not fucking Panya.
Not Tanya.
Oh, where she been?
Okay.
We ain't seen her since she was munching on peach juice.
Child,
Might
she
get up
was
her
back out
husband
there
word.
at that house down in Atlanta. I mean, down at the bachelorette party, honey. We ain't seen her since.
Since
On the run.
Oh my God! Shout out to Nia. Thank you. She said, "Scotty, Josiah really be y'all. Sakina have immaculate skin."
Thank you, honey. Because let me tell you
Thank
something. I do not play about my skin, honey.
I
Gotta
don't
be
need.
in front of
I
this
really
camera.
I really look. I've been in the gym and really been focusing on my skin. I was like, let me just start putting on the little cucumber here. You know, I'm trying to get these circles from around my eye.
Not you putting on the cucumber. Don't. The next time I sleep at your house, I want to see you with them cucumbers on up under your eyes. I want to see it so I can take a picture and put it on Instagram.
The hell you ain't.
Hey.
that bitch, that door gonna be locked. You gonna be knocking on that door. I'm gonna be like, oh.
He gonna take the shit off his eye, so I won't take no picture of him.
Child, that'll be the last time
you come in. Time.
We gonna send you right back to Mississippi.
No, you not. You ready for me to come back anyway? So please don't lie to the people, child.
Oh,
look, they want to know the secrets.
Right. Let's move on. So Kenya decides to put link up with Monyetta for her commercial. And for her commercial for Kenya Moore hair care. And let me just ask y'all a question really quick. I gotta, like I said, this is a filler episode. I gotta ask do filler shit. But do you guys feel like do you ever see yourself working for Kenya Moore? I couldn't. Her attitude, like, it's definitely giving diva, like Vanessa Williams 90s type diva. Like, I don't know if y'all seen that movie with Vanessa Williams and I think Chili was in the movie or T-Boss or something like that. And she was like
it's Behind the Music. It's a Christmas movie.
Yes, that's what Kenya reminds me of. Because I'm like, oh, girl, you are such a diva.
Wait, what did she do in that scene?
Huh?
What did she do in that scene? I must have missed it.
Just the way she was just talking real harsh to the people.
Yeah, she was just
do that first. Okay, no, don't do that.
No, don't do that. I need you to do this.
Okay, that's too long. Okay, that's too short. It was just very.
Oh, I didn't catch
that. But then, listen. Look, Kenya said, I done bought these costumes and I done paid for this choreography, and y'all gonna get this Kenya Moore hair care drum line, even if I gotta green screen it in here, okay? And we still ain't seen that commercial. Now, Kenya,
we don't ever see him.
I fully expected to see that commercial. It's during the commercial break. I'm going, ma'am.
Yes, exactly. And I we see how she moved. So like she's happy that
I said Brooklyn was the best dancer in that scene.
Right. And her boo, I think is it Ryu?
Yeah.
Helps up to surprise her with food on set. So that's a plus for Kenya. And let me just say this, y'all. While I was watching the scene, I can see Kenya being with a man that's not of her race. Like, I can see her being with a wealthy, a wealthy Oriental man from a different, that's not African American. Like, I think that's for Kenya. And, because she's been through so much. And I think she has been through a lot. Like, Kenya Kenya probably was not our favorite person as she entered the show. But she has been through a lot of BS, and she's still beautiful for her age. And I think that it gives me, I can see a millionaire, being with Kenya Moore. Like, I can see her have a millionaire husband or a billionaire husband. So, shout out to you, girl. But anyway, yes, like I think sometimes when you go through so much, you put in your work. I was looking at Wait to Exhale. I said, look at Kenya Moore, just young as hell with that Whitney Houston scene. Okay. Not that many people can say that. They filmed with Whitney Houston. Okay.
Well, I just want to hope that this relationship is real. And the only reason I side eye just a little bit is the shameless plug for him to promote his product.
Kiki, messy.
I did go on his Instagram today, and I was like, okay, well, he is definitely a socialite. He be all up in through Atlanta with people and stuff like that. But I forgot what I was gonna say because somebody just threw me off with the Oriental is a rug. I don't know if y'all see that comment.
Oh, I see it.
You know what I meant, Pete, but thank you.
But go ahead, child. Oh God.
Were you done, Sakina?
I forgot what I was gonna say. That threw me off.
Isn't it Oriental?
I know that they Asian people don't like being called that.
Okay, let me not say that.
Look, because you don't want nobody to be calling you xenophobic. However you pronounce that.
Or
I don't have any
in regards to black.
Let me not go there because I feel like if I say anything else, I'm gonna get dragged.
Yeah, right. Because listen, I want
to say Indian, Asian. I mean, is Hispanic a offensive term?
No, it's just Oriental. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I didn't know that either, Josiah.
Look, my grandma raised me, so I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on.
No. We
get it. It's all right.
Don't feel bad, child.
Yeah.
Well, thank y'all. Thank y'all for the education. I didn't know. I mean,
because listen, let me tell you one thing, and then we can move on. When we was reviewing the Real Housewives of Potomac, and I was calling a scholar Alaska, which was supposed to be a funny joke, I got called xenophobic because they were telling me that was not a European, an Ethiopian name, and I'm making fun of it, and I'm like, no, it's just because I don't know her damn name.
But look, we all like escalated. Like, I don't know why people be so sensitive.
Because remember what Sakina said, I thought her name was Askell.
I did. That's the way it was spelled.
But you know, black people can never pronounce shit right. That's just what it is.
Right.
I'm black. Okay, I'm not one of them type of guys that's been raised around like different culture. I was raised in the hood. I'm just black, and it's something that I'm working on. I'm going with, so we can move on from that. I do apologize. I was not trying to be offensive. Y'all know I love everybody.
They know that.
They
were just correcting you.
That's I am Diva Nicole. Yes, I have been to Kill Me Crazy a few times. The last time I went was like a few months ago. Those little ginger shots. Actually, he gave Kenya them ginger shots. Them things strongest.
What the hell? What is Kill Me Crazy? Is that in Atlanta?
Mm-hmm. That's the restaurants that Roy owns.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they're all
to Atlanta the next time, Sakina. You will be there, and we can go get some vegan food.
Child, we gonna pray.
Ain't nobody going there with Sakina.
Now she gotta grab the mic to say that.
Ain't nobody going there with her but Josiah. They like that type of stuff, child.
I like me some cauliflower pizza. Okay.
Absolutely.
I am in my weight loss season right now, so I've been drinking nothing but water. But I made me some fresh cabbage soup, y'all, with just nothing but raw cabbage, veggie broth. I did some minced garlic.
Look at Scotty's face.
Some shredded carrots, and I added just a hint of little Italian meat in there as well.
Whoa, wait a minute, whoa. Claudette chasing checks. Who's a dummy?
Wait a minute.
Who's a dummy? They're all across the country dummy. Who you referring to as a dummy?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
I didn't even see that.
But thanks for catching that.
Because I don't know. I think they talking about somebody in the chat. I don't know if they talking about somebody up here.
Okay, but that's still not appropriate. We don't do that. We have a good time over here, but we don't need to call no names. You don't need to call nobody a dummy.
Exactly. Get them together.
Well, we could just move on to the next scene, y'all.
Cauliflower pizza. They saying it in the chat. Look, Josiah offered to take me to the grocery store when I came there last time.
I do like cauliflower pizza though.
I did.
I do like cauliflower pizza though. I do like cauliflower.
Kendra, love you, girl.
Oh my god!
But yeah, definitely go to Kill Me Crazy. It's worth the try. It's not just vegan stuff.
Oh, it's not? Okay, I'll go then.
I've been trying to get Scotty to eat kale for the longest, but
kale is good, Scotty. Please don't sleep on kale. I've really learned to like master raw kale by just massaging it. That's the thing. People always say you have to really massage the kale in order for you to fully be able to enjoy it, chew it, digest it right. Get you some olive oil and some salt, massage it, and then add whatever else you want to add to it. Baby, I tell you, that salad gonna be amazing. Trying to tell y'all.
My answer to that is a whole new world, a new fantastic point of view.
By the time we done with Scotty, he gonna be a whole vegan. He gonna make a YouTube video, my vegan journey.
No one to tell us no or where to go.
Okay, kale with dill offsets the bitterness. Put me on, okay? I'm gonna have to try that. Why y'all acting like kale is just subject to vegans? No, meat eaters eat kale too. Okay, yes, mixed kale with some collards. Done that.
I do like kale and spinach and collards and turn. Like I like my greens.
No, sis love them
and stuff. I just cannot commit to never eating meat again. I just can't.
And that's fine. That's totally.
I don't eat a lot of meat. And I really don't eat a lot of red meat, but every once in a while I want a steak, and I'm not going to deprive myself.
Girl, do what you want to do, okay?
It's okay, really. But really, what do the crabs do to you though? You be banging on them crabs. Them crabs need to live, ma'am.
But let me tell you something.
I had some yesterday.
I've been to multiple restaurants at this point with Really B. Baby, Really B, if anything, she gonna order her some damn Brussels sprouts. She's gonna order That's her go-to.
Brussels sprouts.
That is me.
She loves some Brussels sprouts. Every time we go out somewhere, she's gonna order some Brussels sprouts. That's her thing.
Just like I order boneless wings every time we go somewhere.
And mine is calamari, fried squid.
Yes, what?
What? Stop being sensitive. Worse has been said.
I don't know. Let's just move on.
Yeah, let's move on. I'm sorry. I feel such a bad host because
you ain't no bad host. It ain't nothing to talk about.
Well, we've been talking about everything but the damn show. We're an hour in. Oh my god. Okay, so let's move on. So let's talk about Drew Sidora. So she has an emotional conversation with her sister Allison and her mom. And Allison breaks down in tears about her mental health, how she went through it. At a young age at 22, and then how the pandemic led to her having a mental breakdown, and she had to check in a mental health facility. But she's grateful to get the support from Drew and the rest of her family, and her mom was chiming in. I really did enjoy this scene. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm not really trolling this season. I really did enjoy this scene with her because mental health is such important. As y'all know, I have went through a couple of mental health situation. It is something that I'm still working on and still growing. So it was a really heart touch scene. What did you guys feel about that? Well, how did y'all feel about that scene?
That was to me one out of the two best parts of the show was actually seeing it. And that was the realest moment Drew ever had because any other time that Drew on this damn show, it's like you reading a script from a damn Tyler Perry film. So
yeah.
I guess she took y'all's advice from the first season.
I mean, I couldn't give her none because every time I give somebody advice, the kid tell me to shut up.
Times have changed, okay? But yes.
Thank you, Claudette, chasing checks. She said, "Not you. Stop being sensitive. Worse has been said."
Go ahead.
That's why she got timed out.
Oh.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, let me say this because I was getting ready to type it, but I'm gonna say it and then we're gonna move on. I don't know what you mean by words has been said. I don't know if you're talking about the banter that we have amongst ourselves. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but we talk to each other like that because we're friends in real life. We know each other. We talk to each other. We hang out with each other, except for Sakina because I done stood her up. She done stood me up. But other than that, we know each other.
Oh, you have to throw that shade in. All right.
As far as the chat is concerned, we do not allow people to be rude in the chat. We just don't. We don't allow like name calling and stuff like that because it comes off. Things do not translate in writing. So I don't know if you were joking or if you were serious, which is why I asked for clarification. But then you came back and I feel like you doubled down on it. So I feel like you meant it to be offensive. And if you were being offensive and you were calling Sakina a dummy because she or somebody on this panel who was saying they didn't know whether the restaurants were outside of Atlanta, all you had to say was no, they're all over the country. But the dummy part was unnecessary. And that's just not how we roll over here, which is what I told you. Now, if you feel like we're rude to each other like that, then maybe this isn't the environment that you're comfortable in. I don't know. And I'm done. Go ahead.
Oh.
Okay.
Alrighty then.
Right. I mean,
oh, she was mad because Josiah used the word Oriental. Okay, well then she don't really need to be here then. Sure. That's cool.
Oh.
Well.
Oh well.
Shut your mouth and keep on
talking. Drew scene.
No. I was saying that I like her. I like the fact that they ran down what her sister does for a living. Because she has a very colorful resume, and I didn't know that. I didn't know she did Martin, Amen, work for Wesley Snipes, managed Drew. Like that's a lot, but I also see the beauty in that because it's like you're working with somebody who is not only family but somebody who knows their way around the TV and production business. So she really did have, or probably does still have Drew's best interest in her career and stuff. So it sucks that her husband was the one who got in the way of that.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
I thought the same thing. Like I said, to me, this was my favorite scene of the whole episode. I loved how open and transparent Drew's sister was, like Josiah said about mental health. I have a lot of friends who have dealt with different levels of mental health, and I think part of the problem is that we don't talk about it or we don't feel like we're in a safe space to talk about it. And so I could really appreciate that she was open about it. And what I also liked that she said was this was trauma that she held on to that she never dealt with. And a lot of people go through things in their life and we deal with the immediate issue, but then we don't look at the long term. She was assaulted and it sounds like she didn't even tell her own family. So she probably dealt with it very much within herself. Maybe she told a few friends or what have you, but she said she developed anxiety. She had PTSD. And I can only imagine how that continued to affect her. And then it was exasperated during the pandemic. So with all of that being said, I that was my favorite scene of the whole episode, child.
And before I even started Josiah's World TV, I was always a big mental health advocate. I had a podcast called Cocktails with Josiah, which I did an episode on Black women and mental health, and it's just really this. It's really unfortunate that Black women always get the end of the total pole when it comes to their feelings and validation. Being respected. Like I feel like that. Number one, okay, this is what I always feel like: Black gay men, people in the Black LGBTQ community, and then also Black women are always at the bottom of the total pole because number one, we already have a stigma against us that we're Black by the majority of the nation. I'm starting to see this every single day, right? We're also getting judged as a queer person by our own community of Black people, and then with Black women, it's always been this thing in the Black community where the woman has to be submissive to the man. That's why we have all these damn Kevin Samuel type people and Kendra
Real
G.
Housewives, Love and Marriage Huntsville, Love and Marriage Detroit.
So I'm just like, what happens when we have our issues and what happens when we're not able to express ourselves? Like this stigma has to change. And I feel like that's one of the purposes of my life is to kind of change that because I have been through the ending, the last of the total poll, being shunned by family, friends, or well, not friends, clearly, but family and just outside people. So this is a really good conversation, and it did really hit home. So
Okay. Wait a minute.
Count really.
God. Oh
Damn.
my God. I ain't gonna say nothing else. This ain't my channel. I ain't gonna say nothing else.
Well, all right. Go ahead, Josiah.
I just go. Like clearly, it's whatever.
Go ahead.
Okay, but yeah, that's it. That's all I
No,
have to say.
I'm saying what else? Because are we done talking about this? I'm saying, are we moving on to the next?
Oh, are you talking about? No, you talking about Drew, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, are we going to the next thing?
Yes. Let's move.
Okay.
So, I mean, we kind of touched bases on it. The OG scene. Sheree catches up with Kim, Lisa, and Deshaun. They reminisce about the early days of the show. Kim said that she doesn't like Kenya due to the comments she made regarding her daughter. So she does not, she said she's still alive. She feels like that kids needs to be off limit. And then she also saw Candy at Portia's wedding and they hugged, but she still don't fuck with Candy after the whole lawsuit situation drama from years ago. Kim said also her marriage with Croy is in a great place, which was how that played
That
out.
didn't age well.
And she denies losing her house to foreclosure and claims that the blogs, reported such things. So, what did y'all think about that scene? Well, Kim was the damn most vocal one. We didn't really get anything from Lisa and Deshaun.
Because Kim was auditioning. Just like y'all said, she was auditioning. She was trying to bring her ass back on the show. First of all, that whole talk about her marriage being in a good place has expired. Sell by is expired. Number one, didn't age
But
too
is it
well.
really? No, because they're saying that they withdrew the divorce. That's
The same way they saying they want to make it work out for the sake of the kids. That's the same thing that Tara said to Peter Guns. We're gonna work it out for the sake of the kids, and you see where that went.
For the kids. Like, no, absolutely not. I just feel like Kim is full of shit.
As usual.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Yes, I know a lot of people were interested in all the drama that followed after the filing of, divorce or whatever the hell. But nobody cares, Kim. You're a fucking liar. You're overbearing. It's just a lot. I don't like her.
Did y'all see Schoolboy's read of Kim on Twitter? Because she went in on Kim and even Kenya reposted it.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see it.
I'm gonna play it for y'all.
That whole fake divorce, we getting divorced. Now we're good. We're doing it for the kids. No, y'all just two broke ass people who can't afford to get divorced.
That's two broke ass people,
like to me.
I feel like that's part of it. I also feel like they was running a play all along, just trying to get back, create enough of a storyline to get back on the damn show and get a paycheck. Honestly,
well, exactly. Unless she done drew up a damn contract, or they drew up a contract for her that fast, it didn't work. If you ask me, I mean, I guess somebody said that she was supposed to be on the next girls' trip. If she gonna be on,
well, no, I don't know if she actually is on it or not, but I know they said that it was talks. I don't know if she actually is or not.
I wouldn't be surprised if she is, because shit, they brought Phaedra. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if she were to be on the next one too. If they gonna do that, keep her on there. Do not bring her ass to RHOA.
Period. Okay. I just found it, JoJo. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me pause this. Oh, I know y'all don't hear that. First of all, I ain't even shared it. Hold on. Because they already asked could we play it. So let me do this real quick. Let me put this up here. So y'all can see how Schoolboy drugged the shit out of Kim to the point to where Kenya had to repost it. Let me know if y'all see anything. Wait a minute. Is it up here yet? No. Hold on.
Yeah, it's up there. You got it.
Y'all see it?
Yes,
Oh,
do you see?
Mhm.
okay. I'm just trying to make sure. Okay, here you go. Let me play it.
Let me get on your ass real quick, Enzo. Yeah, cause bitch, you ain't shit. You gonna sit up here and talk about, oh, Kenya, that bitch is still alive. At least Kenya ain't out here on foreclosure fighting with her husband online so that she can try to get a damn check from Bravo. At least her shit's still coming in. Several checks. Okay. She was just in Paris for Fashion Week. Bitch, where were you? Smoking a fresh pack of Marlboro Red, trying to figure out how you gonna get back on TV because your punk ass is in debt. Kim Zolciak, you have a lot of fucking nerve coming in this scene, acting like you all that in a bag of chips, bitch. We don't even want you on thing right now. We mad you even here.
I know
Exactly.
that's right.
Lisa Wu trying to sit there trying to get you to focus, and you can't even focus on the conversation with your dizzy ass. And then the Sean Snow, you talking, Sheree, I don't remember anything that me and Kim went through. Bitch, running back on demand on Bravo. You can figure out what the hell you and Kim have been through. You just really trying to help get this broke bitch a check, and it's not working. The devil is a lie, and I rebuke it right now. Kim Zolciak will not be on my screen next year.
I know
Cause you
that's
know what?
right.
If y'all do that shit on Bravo, y'all kiss my ass. I'm done.
Well,
I know that's
well,
right.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that feels that way.
well. You
I guess
heard
she
that,
told
didn't
y'all, Bravo.
Exactly.
Because if they bring her back, no one's gonna film with her.
Nobody.
I don't see nobody filming with her.
Yeah, I see Candy doing
Sonya,
it.
Sonya will film with her.
Candy
Oh
was film
yeah.
with her.
Yup.
Is that
Candy
enough though?
And Marlo.
Marlo,
Yeah, because
Sheree,
she was like, I love Marlo.
Oh well, never
Tanya.
mind. When did she start loving Marlo? When? Cause she didn't even. Girl,
When she
Well, don't
started trying to
don't
get
be
back on
surprised if
TV.
she come back in some way for next season. They
not
do it.
Panya. I
You know,
cannot with
raggedy
y'all.
ass Sheree always gonna look out for her white queen.
Not her white queen.
She gonna if she don't do nothing else, that's the one person she is loyal to, which makes no fucking sense. But yeah, if she gonna be loyal or be there for anybody, it's gonna be whack ass Kim. But what do you expect? It's whack ass, dumb ass.
And
Sheree.
can we talk about how Sheree is looking like Drew Sidora every day? More and
Oh
more.
my
Somebody said on
god.
Twitter she looked like
Now
Cardi
between the
B.
side part, the chin structure,
The
the outfits
nose.
that Drew Sidora would wear is getting me. And why she botched up her face like
Cause
this?
she look a
Oh,
mess.
why?
She do
Why?
not look like herself at all.
I'm
She
so
looks a
disappointed in
fool.
Sheree. She was one of the most natural beauties on the show.
Yep. Like it's weird. She look a fool. And I know you're not supposed to be, talking about people's face and all of that. No, you look a fool because
Well,
you
maybe I know sometimes
target.
your face will look like that if your feelings hasn't dissolved yet. Like you have to let it sit for some time. Maybe she should have waited till after the season was over and just go low key for a good month or two before coming
She
back
looked like a goddamn character. That's what she looked like. She looks like a damn character.
Hmm.
out.
That nose is a mess.
And even
A
the way
whole
her
mess.
facial structure even looks different. Like it's
Yeah, her
even,
chin.
yeah, she's starting to give Natalie Nunn with the
Yeah, like
chin.
what? She got a head transplant. Yeah, because who's
Uh,
that? It literally, Josiah, put that girl shut up again. Look at the damn difference.
there's a big difference. A big difference.
Well, this was filmed back in 2015, I think.
Well,
Season
shit,
8.
she looked like that during the season. She don't look like that now. Who is that? Who is this lady? This that nose. All I keep thinking about is when she would fix that face. Like,
And
girl,
and that's exactly what she did to herself.
fixed your face and it ain't looking too good now.
Her nose was perfect.
Yes,
Yeah.
I liked her nose. Like, what the hell was wrong with your nose?
They always these girls get money and want to fuck themselves up.
And
Like
the thing is, you can't take that shit back. So that is
Well,
like,
money can't buy you class.
it's damn right, Leanne. However, some Leanne. Damn right, Luann. But it's just it's a sad thing. It's a sad thing because once you start playing with your face and you're unhappy with it, then you go back and then your face looks even more messed up if you don't like it the first time. It's unless you take your ass down to Terry and them down at Botch.
Cause that listen, I try not to speak on folks' looks and stuff like that, but that's a mess. Like she ruined herself with that.
At some point, we're gonna have to start talking about it because people need to seriously, like these black people get money these days and really start to play with their face. It was more so a time where plastic surgery was a white thing. And now it's to the point where everybody is getting fillers, Botox, nose jobs. Now black girls getting BBLs when a lot of them already had ass. It's just like, I don't understand that. I don't understand it. I know that everybody has their own insecurities when it comes down to their bodies, but that shit is it's not helpful. Some people get lucky with their cosmetic surgeries and it benefits them, but it's a gamble. And a lot of people lose.
Yeah,
They do. They do.
Yep, that's true. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the last scene and we talk about Sonya's charity. You know, it was a cute charity. On the day of her Mommy Nation charity, you know, Kenya is basically she's getting ready for everything. Well, not Kenya, but Sonya's getting ready for everything. Calls her sister calls her out for not communicating. How do you guys feel about that part? Like do you think that Sonya should have done better as far as her communication?
Yeah. Yeah. How you want to expect me to do your hair? You won't even tell me you need me to do your hair, what time to be there. You know that we got, you know what I'm saying? I do think I think it's just a combination of things, but you know, I felt like Sonya was being very I don't want to say passive aggressive, but like I feel like I can't stand what she did with that. She gonna have a conversation with another woman in front of her about her. You know what I'm saying? And then she started crying. And I really felt like she was waiting for her sister to be like, it's okay, sissy. And her sister was like, girl, I'm mad.
Very manipulative.
Yeah, very manipulative. Exactly. And my thing is, I get it that y'all going through whatever y'all going through. And I know people keep telling me that her sister is done these things and on the other reality show. But in that moment, her sister wasn't wrong to be upset.
Right.
Yeah, I felt like she was right in how she felt. I just kind of get tired of her sister coming on the scene with a fucking attitude. Like, yes, you were right. You're absolutely right. I sided with her and everything. But she just always has an attitude. And at this point, it's becoming her personality. She gets on screen and I'm feeling like we're all expecting her to have an attitude. She been mad all season. Like,
you know what? I agree.
Girl,
oh my God.
I'm on your side when it came down to Sonya because it's very inconsiderate. It's like, girl, yes, I have shit to do. This is not how I like to run my life. So I was like, girl, we right here. Yep, I'm with you. But even after she said all of that and Sonya crying, it's like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you cry, but I am really unhappy. Like,
but let me tell you why. Because see, I guess I understand because once I'm mad, I'm just mad. You just gotta let me get over it. You can apologize till you blue in the face. That's not going to make me not be mad. She was mad. And she was like, and she even said, I hear you, Sonya. Like, I acknowledge your apology, but you just gonna have to let me, I'm gonna do your hair. Like, she wasn't yanking her head around. She still did a good job on her hair. She slicked down them edges, okay? And she said, look, and she told her, I'm not coming back. Why? Because I didn't plan my day accordingly. I got 2 kids. I got your kid. You didn't give me time to put this situation in place so that I could make sure that everything at home was going to be taken care of and I could get back. And so my thing is, I'm the same way. Like once I'm, because it takes me so long to get pissed off, not, to get to that level. Once I'm there, you just got to leave me alone for a minute.
And I'm the
You
same
can
way.
apologize and I can accept your apology, but that don't mean I'm over it. And I appreciate the fact that she didn't try to come back with an attitude. She was like, yeah, this probably ain't the place I need to be today because I ain't feeling it.
And I agree. I definitely agree because, like I said, I'm the same way when it comes down to it. I just kind of feel like her sister, her points, she has some very valid points when it comes down to, Sonya. But that attitude, and then on top of the attitude, you want to leave, but then you got a problem when Ross say he wants you to leave. It's just like it's just a lot. So I'm looking at the overall picture. Sonya is definitely a part of the problem, but that sister just I understand she might have some resentment towards Sonya, but get out. Stop working for her. Move out.
I don't remember the sister saying she wanted to leave until Sonya said it was time for her to go. I don't remember the sister saying that. I just remember that the sister was like, fine, I'll be out tomorrow. Instead of, like I said, if Sonya had approached that differently, I feel like her sister was like, well, I ain't going to wait for you to put me out. I'm going to go ahead and leave. That's how I took it. I didn't feel like the sister said she was ready to leave until Sonya told her it was time for her to go.
Well, I'm basing that off of how Sonya had kicked it to Candy when they had went out. Like my sister, she's been over it. I want to say she might have mentioned it herself too, but I know Sonya definitely said something about it when she went out to eat with Candy.
Well, I think she was going to stay for the 2 years that they agreed upon. Remember?
Yeah, probably so. Yeah.
Remember, we did the math and we figured it was only like they only had like 6 months left out of the 2 years anyway. So I feel like she was going to leave at the end of the 2 years because remember the parents were talking about leaving, but I don't think they were ready to leave when she said, "Yeah." Ross was like, "It's time for y'all to go," and then she put it off on Ross, which I would be upset by that too. If my sister came to me and was like, "Yeah, so my husband said it's time for y'all to go," what?
I mean, but it is his idea because if it was up to Sonya, she would keep them there. She wants them there. But also,
and that's what Sonya needs. Sonya need to fight for that because my thing is, if y'all were a married couple, y'all were a united front when you asked me to move my ass down here.
And that's another thing that I don't like about Sonya too is that she don't ever stand firm on her stuff. That's always been my issue with Sonya. She never stands firm in her word at all, and she,
well, it's whatever the drama is, it's given it need to be on Lifetime and not Bravo.
That's what I'm saying, Soulful Dog. Like, yes, you're just Aggie every scene, and that just kind of takes away from it. Like I get that you're frustrated, but you're also exhausting in every scene. Like, god damn, just don't film. Shit.
She be pissed every scene. Like every scene, she's be pissed.
Renee B said, "Do y'all think Sonya is still pregnant? She hasn't looked pregnant in any of her interviews since she's done the second season."
Well, they just announced her pregnancy in People a few days ago.
Yeah, I seen that.
So
I don't know.
It must be like an early seed. Well, not. Oh, I say early seed. What the fuck?
Early
pregnancy announcement.
Yeah, that could be what it is.
Yeah, I mean, they might have wanted to make sure they included it on the show. Also, remember, they did pickup scenes after Drew announced her divorce. Maybe they did a scene. Maybe she found out in the interim and they decided to do a scene.
Yeah, that's probably what happened because
pickup scenes or something.
Yeah, because they had to start back up. They not really start back over, but they picked up where they left off once the divorce stuff had came to the blogs. So there was a lot of other scenes that they probably filmed, and there was probably one of them, which the rest of the season finna be about Drew. So
basically.
Right. So let's go to the next thing. So okay, so Kenya is over an hour late, despite agreeing to be an auctioneer, and Stan steps up as a temporary auctioneer. She grabs the mic to announce a few award recipients, and Sheree is actually surprised that her son Cairo comes out to present her with one. Kenya walks in late in the midst of this, and I don't know what the hell she had on. but it wasn't given. And it ended up being $78,000 was raised. You know, after Kenya, quote unquote, her efforts for the lady stepping up to meet the 50,000 goal. So, what do you guys think about that scene?
Ain't no way they raised that much money. Okay. No. Wait, listen to me. Listen to me. Okay.
I am tickled already. I'm sorry.
Candy asked Drew, "You got your 7,000?" The look on her face. She broke. Y'all know she ain't got the money. Okay, can we really trust that Marlo gonna give what she said she gonna give? That's three people right there.
Well, Kenya
Let's
said
just say,
that she didn't.
mm,
Well, Kenya said, I mean, when Candy talked about on her speak on it, once they went around the room, like once they all did what they did at the table, hell, that was over 20,000 right there. And then, like, they did have other heavy hitters in the room. Like they said, Dr. Contessa was there for Married to Medicine. She pledged like $5,000. So I believe they got 78. I believe they got 78,000. But let me say
I
this.
don't think they would lie. I hope not.
Yeah. And I'm really surprised because this information, Scotty brings this information up all the time. Explain to me how in the fuck you give a parent award to somebody that denied their oldest child. Can you please explain to me how you gave Sheree a parent award and she called her oldest daughter her friend?
Before she brought her on the show as her daughter, that was her damn friend. But okay.
Yeah.
You're my little secret.
Just trying to figure this out. First of all, the parent award she should have gave. See, that's how you would have got your sister back in her good graces. You should have called down to the house, told your mama, "Mommy, get Sissy dressed. I have something for her." And you get her ass down there to that damn banquet hall, and you give her that special award. And then you need to give her some car keys or something. That's how you get your sister back in good graces. You say, "Listen, she does so much. She's got her 2 kids. She take care of my kid. She does my hair. She does little odds and ends for me. She, you know, she do a little bit of this. She picked up her whole life and moved down here to help me. And I just want her to know how much I love her and how much of a super mom I think she is. I bet you she wouldn't have been mad no more.
Okay, she would have been crying instead of
She would have
sighing.
been crying.
But I did not know that Sheree. I am taken aback by this. I do not remember this.
Did anybody see ya? Come into my house.
Oh my gosh. But
right, she did have her co-star for that Aston Martin. She sure did. She sure did.
So my thing is this whole scene, like I said, I enjoyed it. Yes, I do think that they raised the money. Hold on. This is another thing I want to discuss. Kenya pissed me off this scene. He pissed me off on this scene because if you are the auctioneer and Sonya asked you to be there early, why are you still at the house? Why are you still at the house getting your hair done and shit? And then you want to say emergency because your +1 couldn't sit with you. That could be arranged once you get here. Don't try to make it seem like that's part of the reason why you're late, because that doesn't make any fucking sense. And then I also feel like, now, if Sonya was late to your event, when you asked her to be on time or early, it would have been a problem. So it's like you have this standard that you want everybody to treat you this certain way, but it's okay for you to treat somebody else another way. Like, that doesn't add up to me. And I love Kenya, but that really pissed me off. Like, what?
You're right. That dress did look like the dress from Project Runway last week. You're right. It did look. I said the same thing when I saw that dress. I said that looked like the Project Runway dress from last week. Anyway,
I would have been pissed off too if she was late. Like an hour late to my event, and I asked you to come to something, and you are an hour and 30 minutes late. That is disrespectful.
Right. And I think she was late because remember at the beginning they showed her trying to get in that dress. Remember she said the dress didn't fit. And she had the guy taking the dress out. Remember? That was the dress she wore.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, it was the scene that they showed like right after the commercial where they show what everybody's doing. And Kenya was getting in hair and makeup. And she said it's an emergency. She said the dress showed up, but it fits everywhere except for the hip. So I need you to take it out about 2 inches. and the guy was there, like her seamstress or whatever was there. And he was taking it out. That's what the emergency was. The emergency was she couldn't get that damn dress.
Oh, now I didn't even see that scene. My head be down. I be working at the same time I be reviewing.
And I be taking notes and trying to tweet.
Right.
I missed that.
I missed that whole part. But still, regardless of whatever, you are late and you didn't say anything. She had to call you.
And let's be clear, Kenya got 5,000 dresses in her closet. She could have worn something else.
Yes.
Because that tomato dress she had on, honey.
She probably should have worn something else.
Rockstar event are you about to attend? Because that's what it gave me. But I was just annoyed by that. And then I was also just annoyed by Sonya and her ass kissing. Because why on God's green earth would you give Sheree Mommy of the fucking Year? Why wouldn't you give that, or whatever the hell the award was? Why? First of all, she's talking about she an OG parent. Exactly. I'm looking just as dumb as Shrek. Cause what? You talking about she an OG mom or whatever the hell she said. I was like, when has Sheree's personality ever been like, oh my gosh, I love Sheree as a mom? When have we ever said that about Sheree for her to win this OG title or whatever? I mean, she's a mom, and shout out to all the moms, OG shit. But I was just like, okay, well, what's happening here? And then on top of that, she just became a grandma. Big fucking whoop. You know how many people are grandparents? Okay, your points for giving Sheree this award were falling flat.
Nene was a glam mom first.
Like, what are you talking about? I just did not get it. And came out and stuff. It's just like, you're ass kissing. I don't get it.
What I don't get is, if you're going to give her an award like that, see, a Mother of the Year or OG award or whatever will be someone who chooses to have less so their children can have more. Because why is it that your kids sleeping on Yarel? No. I'm
air mattress.
Y'all be sure to like the video if you're enjoying it.
Okay, me and Scotty gonna say it now. The air mattress.
Hit that thumbs up button.
It was just so uncalled for. I was like, okay, so what did you do for your mom? Did your mom get an award? Because that's who I thought you were going to give it to until you start talking about she just became a grandma.
I thought she was going to give it to her sister, and I thought that's part of the reason why she was so upset, because she had planned something for her sister. I really did. Honestly, I thought she was going to give it to her sister until Big Ed Cairo ass walked out there.
It made sense. When she said grandma, because her sister got little babies. So when she said grandma, I'm like, bitch, I know damn well you not doing all of this for Sheree. What was the reason? Okay? Just ass kissing, trying to solidify your alliance even more. I'm just disappointed. I'm disappointed.
Very.
I'm confused. Not Sheree is a typical Ohio scammer. Hold on now, because I'm right here, but my family is from Ohio. I was born there. Okay.
Child.
My parents not scammers now. No, the scammer is worldwide, boo. But
oh my God, not worldwide scammer.
I just don't.
I know her sister left. That's why I said she should have called her mama and said, "Get Sissy down here," and she should have changed that award. Be like, instead of giving her an award that you already put Sheree's name on, just give her the keys. Just be like, go down to the dealership and buy something. Get her a Tesla, something. That's what you should have done.
Wait, and then somebody said, speaking of sisters, going back to Sheree, who knew that she had a sister, an actual sister? I know y'all said that she said her daughter.
I didn't know she had a sister either.
Like, you've been on the show all this time. Girl, we seen your mom have you throw your mom a birthday party and everything. Not once did we see you in collaboration with your sister or anything of the sort. So it's just further proving that we really don't know shit about you outside of your outside image.
Not y'all killing me calling this lady Panya.
What Right. That's funny as hell.
Why y'all call her Panya?
They talk about Sonya calling her
Panya.
Panya.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Panya, Yanya.
All these names are killing me in this damn chat. Oh
right. We didn't even see Carly Red's daughter. Now that's her whole storyline.
Right.
Oh my God! Don't get me stuck. Look.
Like, where are these family members coming from?
I'm gonna leave all my
she
comments. I'm gonna save all my comments for roasted review on Wednesday. Cause listen, love and hip hop. These girl.
Carly.
Her sister probably don't
Oh,
ever.
bless her heart.
Yeah, it's just a lot of mystery family. Yes, it's giving Giselle, right?
Okay, so Josiah, I think you, if I'm not mistaken, I think you're about to end this. I believe you are, because I see you yawning. But before you do end this,
we at 301 viewers, y'all be sure to like the video.
Listen, before we do end this, let me ask y'all something. This ain't got nothing to do with RHOA. What are y'all thoughts on Marie doing what she did to Tambra on Bell Collective? I just had to ask y'all that.
He gotta acknowledge his super chat real quick before we get too deep in.
Oh yeah, you gotta find out super chat, honey.
Someone needs to actually thank you, Ms. Mo1, for the $5 super chat. Says someone needs to actually why she didn't get her oldest child when her and Bob got married and have her live with them. She lucky Kayla talked to her.
Oh, Kayla is the daughter with Bob. I don't know if that was a typo, but her daughter's name, her oldest daughter is something else. I don't know if that's what you were trying to say, but yeah. But my thoughts on Bell Collective and how Marie handled Tambra, it was entertaining, for show purposes and things of that nature. But I do feel like the ex is mad, rightfully so. You got cheated on or whatever. But I'm also looking at the ex like, why are you doing all of this?
That didn't happen.
And then my thing is, Marie, you was sitting here playing, crying, woo, it's me. Everybody talking about me. Everybody coming for me. When you was the one who put yourself out in season 1 that you wanted to be the villain of the show. And now you going back and doing the same thing that you're accusing these girls gossiping to you about. You know what I'm saying? It gives theatrics. It gives fake. It gives forced drama. Now you trying to be the bed, you trying to be the mail carrier of the show. The
bone carrier.
The bone carrier. Thank you.
And the reason why I say that stuff didn't happen, like as far as the cheating part, because we're gonna have to talk backstage.
Well, let me say this. Let me say this without saying too much, because I know I can't say everything that I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like this. I feel like Marie's motives were very self-serving. I feel like what she did was very dangerous. And for her to sit there, and I know that last year, myself included, we was really side-eyeing Tambra. We was really calling her all kinds of liars. I get that. But why would you meet with a man that reached out to you in your DMs, because that lie you told was some bullshit, a friend of a friend of a friend, child, that man came to you in your DMs, y'all sat down there and y'all talked to that man. Why would you, this woman is sitting here telling you that this is a legal case. She's telling you that she needs to call her attorney. You could tell that the conversation was longer and that scene was chopped up, because there was parts of that scene where you could see Tambra was talking, but her voice, you couldn't hear what she was saying. So
yeah,
for her to be like, I need to go call my attorney, and for Marie to be like, girl, it ain't even that serious. Clearly it is.
Right.
Clearly it is. And I feel like, I'm all here for shits and giggles. I'm all here for entertainment. Like we like the shows and all that. But I do think that sometimes when things cross lines, and I feel like what they did crossed a line if we find out that this really was a criminal case, that was a very serious criminal case. I just think they crossed the line.
But it was, and she talked about it on the radio. Everybody around here know that.
Okay, well then let me go ahead and say it then. So this was a very serious legal case. Listen, because people be telling me stuff and I can't be repeating everything I know, but I know that. So
Yes, she talked about it on the radio. So I don't
right.
even
So
understand why
this
Marie
right.
even doing it.
Exactly. This man, I believe it was. Didn't he like? Wasn't it attempted? He tried to unalive her. Wasn't it like that?
Something along the lines of that, and he stalked her and her family and showing up the stuff that didn't have nothing to do with him and
Oh,
all that
wow.
other stuff. So that's why she put papers on him, and to the point to where the DA was involved. Like it was a big situation, and for them to re-traumatize her with that was a mess. And Letitia, you ain't slick because you was right there with Marie at that shit, and you set this whole moment up at this damn this so-called peace treaty because Tamara sitting over at that table with Marie, not even knowing what she said at the table with Marie for, because she ain't got no problem with Marie. So you set it up,
I did not know all of this, y'all.
Like I said,
Letitia is sneaky as hell. You gotta watch out for her.
Like I said, when these cameras go off. When these cameras go off, Sakina, I'm have to tell you some stuff, some shit I cannot say up here that I know.
Yeah, because I had no idea, but I did say in my review that I think that all of this is unwarranted because Tamra hasn't done anything personally to Marie or Tisha outside of y'all just knowing that she's a liar. But for y'all to go and sit down with this scorn ex and, all of this, I do feel like that's excessive. Yes, it's for entertainment purposes for TV, but in real life, or not even just in real life, but in general, this is not necessary. It's not that deep. And anybody who reaches out to you, you don't know this man. So it's different if y'all had commonalities or whatever, some people in common, y'all don't know him.
But let's also, and I feel, go ahead, Josiah, I'm sorry.
I'm about to say we can really go on Marie on her damn gay ex-husband, but that's another conversation.
And let's just say this, and because Akeisha confirmed what I already know on her interview with Carlos King, that man reached out to all of the cast. He reached out to all of them, and Marie and Letitia is the only ones that bit the bullet and went and met him.
Yeah, well, Akeisha tried to tell her leave to stay out that woman business.
Yeah,
sure did.
Like, I believe that their relationship is real, and I do still believe that Damon and Tambra's relationship is real because they have a history. He's familiar with her family, her grandparents, like they have history clearly. So there's not a doubt in my mind that their whole relationship is fake. Now, the dynamic definitely seems a little off this season. It is kind of like what y'all got going on, but the way that they're going about Tambra's storyline this season is kind of weird because even at the beginning, when So Gucci and her daughter went to the homecoming game, and it was like, ooh, this looked like her man. I don't know. I don't never see her with Damon and stuff. To me, I felt like that was a reach because within that conversation, I did not see any like sneaky link type of energy.
I don't get that from them either.
So I feel like, yeah, y'all are definitely reaching with this storyline. And then for them to go and meet up with the ex and confront the whole situation, it was just like, yeah, what is happening? But I do get annoyed with Tambra because every time something goes down, she leaves. And just like I said, yes, if this is not the type of environment that you want to be in, you're not confrontational, I totally understand that. But reality TV ain't for you then. Just get off the show. Because honestly, I feel like we can go without Tambra. Yes, somebody was like, we need a peacemaker, somebody that's calm amongst all these rowdy women. I agree. But also Tambra just she falls to the wayside. A lot of times I forget that she's even a part of the scenes. And I'm not
for the rest of this season, it's gonna be about her.
Oh, well.
Let me shut up because we ain't ended this shit.
Well, okay. I mean, she might be giving a little bit more, but I mean, in last season it was a bit about her too. But I feel like the show can go without her, even though she was a main topic last season. I know that kind of don't make sense what I'm saying.
Well, go ahead, Josiah, because I'm ready to divulge some shit.
Okay, everybody. Well, listen, thank y'all so much for watching the panel. This Monday has been very busy I'm pretty sure for everybody. But thank y'all for taking time out of your busy schedule to watch us.
Yes, over 300 people viewed.
Over 300 views. Yes. Would everybody like to talk about? Would everybody like to go around and promote their channel?
Well, since I'm right next to you, child.
As if we go out of order any other time.
Well, as you all know, I review RHOA, I review Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Bill Collective, and now Love and Marriage Detroit. Oh my God. As toxic as those men are, I love that show. Yes, I actually like it. And we do roast review every Wednesday. Me, T, and Josiah, where we talk about Love and Hip Hop ATL every Wednesday. What else do I got? Coming up. I'm about to start Who Was Wrong 3. I ain't reached out to these folks yet, but I'm about to. And I have another segment that's coming out, and I got I think some of y'all up here know about it, but I have like a collaboration with a big YouTuber. He is one of my favorite people on YouTube, and I'm very excited about this collaboration. He would be a part of this as well. So yeah, your boy is working. And Boys Night Out is coming back. We're supposed to be meeting the night of roast and review to discuss the next season because, honey, we want season 4 to be better than the last season because we did not like last season. And I'm saying it. But that's about it. Really, B, you can go next.
Well, thank you guys so much. What's going on my channel? So... Ready to Love just started a new season, honey. So we getting into that. It's getting on my nerves already. Anyway,
I can't. Ready to Love just played out.
Of course, Bell Collective, Love and Marriage Detroit, Roa. Something's getting ready to start that I put in my DVR and I can't remember what it is now. I think Love During Lockup, child. I think they didn't talk me into doing Love During Lockup, child. I don't know. But that's pretty much what we have going on over there. And of course, you know, we do our almost daily hot topics when I try meeting. So come on over and hang out, you know.
Hang out.
Not ready to hunch.
Oh. I was about to say, what did you talk about, Daddy?
Okay, well, I am 2 weeks behind because a lot's been going on over here, okay? So bear with me, but as of right now, Bell Collective, Real Housewives of Atlanta, and there's an 80% chance I'll do the newest iteration of Real Housewives of New York. We shall see. And also, Ultimate Girl Trip Thailand is now coming to Bravo because it was on Peacock. I already have reviews up for that. So, yeah, make sure y'all go back and watch that. That's all.
Yes. Great plug.
And Sakina, honey.
Yes, just like y'all said, go ahead and watch my reviews for the same thing. Ultimate Girls Trip Thailand. What was that? Season 3? Yeah.
Yeah.
I am doing Real Housewives of Atlanta. My review is now up and available, so go ahead and watch that. I'm also doing Ready to Hunch. You know, I enjoy reviewing Ready to Love because, child, you just never know with these people. Even though it's getting out of hand with the casting, it's not a good balance of quality men and quality women. But, you know, that's the show that really started getting my channel popping off. So I will forever be grateful for it.
I love Ready to Love, too, because now even what I watch this this woman on YouTube and Facebook, Kendra G, and she be having like them type of dating, like she be having people up there, what kind of man, what kind of girl you looking for. Mm-hmm. So them people be wilding. Oh my God. I was like, one woman, she was married, praying to God that she meets a boyfriend. I said, oh, right. Yes, talking about something. And then Kendra asked her, she was like, okay, well, some of y'all know, probably know what I'm talking about, but Kendra was asking her about, like, are you, you know, like, how's the relationship? Like, you still married to him? She's like, yeah, I'm still married, but he still wants me. I don't want him anymore. She's like, why are you on here looking for a new man? She talking about something because we're going to get divorced eventually. I said, damn.
He's trying to have somebody.
Baby, Kendra told her, she was like, look, I'm going to continue with you, but I'm going to keep it real. You are a walking red flag, dog.
Not a
Yes.
walking red flag. Oh my
Walking red
god.
flags. And then at the end, she said she wanted a millionaire. And she was like, what millionaire man wants you? You got
Oh
a
no, she
crazy
didn't.
ex-husband. You are.
This lady found a damn man. She want a millionaire, and she want good. First of all,
Yes,
where you
because
gonna
she
meet
said
this
she wanted a millionaire.
millionaire?
She told me, it's not hard to get $1 million. I own multiple properties. And y'all, she was in the light looking like the Grudge. Her hair was all hanging down.
Child.
She was like, I don't know, Kendra. I just need a man. I said, oh God, black people, we gotta do better.
Now she just need a man, child.
But anyways, that's our time. Well, what I got going on is just child, I just came to the realization, you know, let me just stop. I was like, let me just stop trying to be perfect. You know, when you get something, you just get the raw one. You get the
I tried to tell you, child.
But yeah, and just because until I figure out what I want to do, but in the meantime, you'll just be getting stuff coming in. So just stay tuned.
Yes.
The folks in the chat had already told you, child, they ain't looking for perfection. They just want your content. They don't give a damn. Long as you put out what you putting out, they gonna come to you. I be sounding like a big brother to you every time I tell you this, but that's my job. At the end of the day, it ain't gotta be perfect. As you know, my Yes for Miss videos do not be perfect all the time. I fuck up sometimes, and I be like, look, they gonna have to take it how it is, child. Like they gonna have to take it how it is. I'm not gonna do it over. Yeah, because all they really want is content from you, because you just came back and you trying to get yourself back on point, on track. So just put it out as it is. Like, do what you got to do. If you don't want to be on camera, do a podcast style like I seen you do the other day, like on two of your on the videos that you just put out. Like, just do you. All they want is the content, regardless. They don't give a damn about perfection. They don't give a fuck about that. Just put it out as you need to up until you get to where you want to be, and then worry about the perfection later. Just put the shit out.
It's safe to say that I realize that now, and you know, stop trying to be perfect, Patty. Like I always, that's what fucks me up. So, but
wait. Let me say this too. Let me tell y'all what Josiah do. We'll be on the phone and he'll be like, well, you know, I'll be at work. He'll be like, well, you know, I just worked on a video, blah, 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 blah. And I'll get all excited because I want to see it.
Yeah.
Then the video don't come out. And I'd be like, what happened to the video? I didn't like it. I gotta do this. I said, what the fuck you got to do? I don't like it. And I'm like,
I was like, let me just try to put it up. Because what I be doing, y'all, I be editing. Like if I stumble over words, edit, and it end up it drains me because it end up
taking forever.
Taking me like 4 hours to edit a 5-minute video. And
now why it take that long?
Because y'all know how I like to do. Y'all know I like to put in like the pictures and all that extra stuff. And I'm just like, I just don't have time for that. I'm trying to get myself together. In the meantime, put out. So I just don't have time to be sitting here for hours.
It only makes you.
People in the chat is telling you. They said we don't need perfection. We want to hear you. We love your content. Are you reading the chat, sir?
Because if you don't listen to what we're telling you, listen to what they're telling you.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, because that's all they want. Like if you looked in because you are a moderator for my channel. If you looked at that moderation thing, they really thought that you deleted your page. Like they was up in there like, my heart hurts. They thought you took your videos down, but you didn't.
No, what?
Because they didn't see nothing when they clicked on the home tab. It said no content available, and when they went to the community tab, it said no content available. That's why when I text you, it said you okay, and then when you didn't text me back, but you told me why you hadn't texted me back because of your SIM card. I was like, is something wrong that I don't know about? We just text. Because even in the group chat, I said me and Josiah just text, he's fine. But then when I saw that, I was like, wait a minute. See, Too Feisty just said in the chat, she was like, baby, I was distraught. They thought that you were gone.
No, what happened was I had to edit something because I was, got a copyright claim. So I had to edit stuff and take some stuff away. But I added it all back on there.
No. Oh, okay. That makes sense. But yeah, like, I know you ready to end this. So I'm gonna.
Y'all ain't saying nothing.
No, he on mute. But like,
what was I supposed to say?
But I'm just gonna end it with this because I know you finna end this. But like I said, the people only want your content. They don't care about perfection. And like I just be wanting you because I know you be wanting to talk about stuff, and I just be wanting you to get it out while it's hot because I don't be wanting you to be falling to the wayside. Because a lot of the times when we wait too long, we fall to the wayside.
Clearly, with them 100 views.
Oh my god! But listen, that's only because it took you a minute, and you ain't putting nothing out in a couple of weeks. So just put your shit out and just do your video, put it out, and keep it moving. You know what I mean? And it's not like the video don't be good. The video be good, but you just got to jump on it and throw that shit out. Listen, I filmed 5 videos today. 5. And only 2 of them you see, and the other 3 come out tomorrow.
Well, let me tell you, I will tell y'all this, baby. Look, thank y'all. Thank y'all in the comments. I really appreciate y'all. Like, it took me only, I think in total of those 2 videos back to back, baby, it only took me 30 minutes. I was so happy. I said, oh my God. Versus 3, because that would have literally usually take me 3 hours.
Good child.
The more that you get, like you go at it, it's just a practice thing. Even with like just getting in front of the camera and talking. I know for me, I don't even watch my first video. Now, I done went back and watched some other stuff, but my first video, I'll be like, woo!
I don't like watching none of them bathroom videos at all.
Like, I don't want to go back and look at that. But I also
I remember what it is now. I'm sorry. I remember what it is now.
What? Yes, Billy B.
Go ahead.
Can
y'all hear me?
Yeah.
I remember what it is now. It's The Secrets of Playboy season 2.
Oh, okay. That's what she forgot.
My
That's
bad.
what she forgot.
The show. Okay.
Yeah.
The show that you're reviewing.
Yeah, but yeah, Josiah, just do that. Put your shit out. I will share it. I make it my business to try to share all your stuff.
Those 2 videos made me realize, like, okay, I can y'all just probably for the next month, to be honest with you, because I don't, baby, at this point, I'm not even, I don't even have an algorithm. Like, I don't have an algorithm. So,
yeah,
I'm gonna just do these podcast style videos for the next month, and then we'll just go from there and see what everybody thinks, and we'll just take it from there, because I'm trying to get into the industry, the film industry, like the media industry, back into it. So in the meantime, Yes, I'm getting back. Let me manifest that. So it's easy for me to do these quick StreamYard, quickie podcast style videos, pop it out with the, the little pictures while I'm talking. In the meantime, I'm trying to do all this extra stuff, other stuff outside of YouTube. So
just
look, okay, Scotty, we both have that Taurus moon. We stubborn as fuck. We don't like to people. I mean, well, I'm not gonna say we don't like, but we hard headed. I get it. So you
I be like, this nigga don't never listen. Damn.
Let's go. Let's get out of here, okay? Because I have to go to Walmart. I gotta give me some vitamins, child. So
y'all Walmart. What time y'all Walmart close?
Oh, I love Josiah's laugh. Oh my God.
At 11 p.m.
I love Josiah's laugh.
Really, you got a lag.
Josiah's laugh make you want to laugh.
So, okay, y'all, let's go ahead and end this. Okay, thank y'all so much. We love y'all all. We will see you next week at Miss Really B channel.
Yes.
I might have to talk to y'all about, because I think I might have to take a day off sometime later in the month because I'm have an audition. But I'll let y'all know. But anyway,
I hope it's not the day I host.
I don't know. It's the end of July. Like that last week of July. So I don't know. Is
it when she hosts?
I mean, yeah, I'm the last one.
I think that is when she hosts. I think that is when she hosts, because I think I was literally looking at it on the calendar while we was up here trying to see when was the next time I was hosting, because I know I'm gonna be out of town in August, so I was trying to figure it out. Let me see, because this is the 10th, right? The 17th is Really B. The 24th is Yada. 31st is Sakina.
I will. I'll let you know. It is not official yet, but I'll let you know.
Okay.
Anyways, okay, let's get out of here. Bye, y'all. Bye.